Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays, some more Peglin. Now I'm going to give it another good try to achieve victory without getting any relics, so only using the class relics, so the all-for-one achievement. Now I had a quick go at it a little while ago and I failed. I think the roundel is probably the most sensible way of trying to do it, I do think. And, I mean, of course the last time I played as the roundel I did go straight to Turbo Hard Mode, doing a Crucible 20 run against Radia. I mean, in fairness, it did a hell of a lot better than I was expecting it to. It didn't go great, though, I think is the best way of putting it. It definitely could have gone better. It would have been nice if it had been successful, because then I could have, you know, held that above my head and been, well, somehow I managed to achieve one of the hardest, probably the hardest thing in Peglin. And I would have been elated, I think is the best word, I think, there. So where do we want to go? We actually want to go to the right by the looks of things. Now, that might seem a bit strange, but we want to go for shops because we can... It helps if I don't ricochet into flames again. I think I'm not going to hit right, am I? No, apparently we're not going right, so we're going left. Admittedly, that was my own stupid fault. I was trying to get more money, and that was very selfish and stupid. So, yeah, all the same, I want to go to shops as... The opportunity, there's one right there, so that'll be good. The opportunity is there that I can purchase the orbs at a much greater discount because they aren't as expensive in the shop as they are at the end of a battle. And that seems to work out in my mind, at least. So that's what I'm going to aim for. How well that'll work is a very different question. Of course, I still got to keep it so that I don't use any... Ooh, I definitely want the ballad because I want to increase my damage overall. Now, I'm going to aim for this question mark one because I'm curious to see... Can I aim down the correct pathway? That's the first thing am I curious to see. But I think the question marks might be a bit more useful to me, potentially. Because you never know, I might end up with a good event, that hopefully one that doesn't give me a bunch of relics, but maybe I could get the obelisk even, that'd be really good, because the obelisk is a powerful item that with some upgrades will upgrade my other orbs, because that's really the way I've got to play this, is upgrade all of my orbs as best as I physically can, and that seems to be the best approach right now. It might not really be the best approach, but it seems to be. In my heart of hearts, that's what it feels is the most logical and sensible plan. At the moment, I'm going to try and upgrade the ballad so that that one will increase my overall spin S damage. So I'll do more crits. And that's going to be a big bonus there because now this pill is doing 5 damage for each individual hit. That's lovely. And I need to try and deal with that bat as well. So I whiffed that one, but at least we've got a lot of knock through. And it's funny because I've had quite a great level of success with how powerful you can be with transferency. Because it is very, very powerful as a thing. And I hadn't actually anticipated how good it is. And particularly with the most recent update where it actually does stack transferency as you pull it out as well. Makes it very, very dangerous. You know, that's how I view it at least. Bonk. So poison damage should kill that one off. And what I'm going to do is going to hit that crit. So that's going to... Well, it's not going to pass through and do enough damage to you. But it, at least... Wow, it increased the damage you would take. Okay, now it's a dead one. Squish goes the slime. Ooh, Cauldron Bubble. That's a good one. And actually, Highway Aubrey might be a clever one. Because that can be upgraded an infinite number of times. With infinite upgrades, in theory... It can be very, very dangerous. I've not really used it much outside of this. So maybe, just maybe, it'll be a really good boost to myself. Give it a try. Who knows? Okay, so we can offer the Pebble to upgrade the Cauldron Bubble, which is excellent because that's now level 2, which will mean it'll do more poison damage and affects all enemies. So that's what makes it good. Okie dokie then. I'm going to try and get rid of you. And of course, we're going to ignore the opportunities for Radia-related silliness. Because, again, that's not what I'm aiming for here. We're aiming for kind of a regular run. So we need to hit a crit with this one, really. Okay, there's a crit there. There's a crit there as well. So do I try and aim for the refresh as well? Yeah, let's see if we can hit the crit as well. No, we can't. Fiddlesticks. Because it's going to affect everything, I thought I might try and be clever. Nah, that didn't work. But poison damage is good. Poison damage is always good. Okay, so let's hit as much as we can. I'd like to try and get at least 50 on the old money front here. So we're going to try and hit... Maybe we'll try and hit one of the bombs. Let's be sensible about this. There we go. So that's a bomb gone. Okay, 2 bombs. Everything's going to die now. Kaboom! Excellent. So we're going to upgrade the cauldron bubble. I'm going to take a quick heal. And I'm going to head to the left. Don't fall down. Well, at least I dodged it. Because, you know, I dodged the fire. Let's head right after this, I think, is probably the best way to go. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm brutally honest. Right, so I'm going to try and aim for that refresh and possibly that crit as well. There we go. So everything's now going to get a minimum of 4 poison on them, with the possibility of extra because of just the fact that I've hit you in spinification. The Highway Aubrey, it's not inherently of that powerful on its own, but with some upgrades. Oh yeah, another cauldron bubble. Let's do this. We're going poison-tastic today. I want to go to the left, or maybe to the right. It doesn't really matter either way at the moment. We want to go left, though. We don't want to go right. I'm going to skip that because it's so difficult to remember to skip them. It really is. It's painful. Okay, it's a little bit more money. We're going to go right, I think. I'm going to leave because I don't want to risk a relic. Again, it's just... There's too many opportunities for fun relics that just appear and say, I want but don't want. Now, I'm going to have to remember to not buy anything after this one because we want to go to the shop. Okay, so good old bit of poison damage down. Excellente. Let's try and do a ridiculous ricochet. So we're going to do some bomb explosions, hopefully, if we can trigger that. Okay, there's one. So that's going to get rid of... Yeah, that's going to get rid of the bats. Actually, it's going to clear the entire screen there. Glorious. And then we've got a log that we've shot in the face. We've got some bats coming next. That's all good. So let's just hit that for a bit of good old string of money. That's a nice 55 in total. Okay, there's one of the bats now. So let's see if there's much more money on there. It's only about another 1, 2, 3. It's probably about another 10. If that. 10 shinies are left on the board. And oh, there we go, 23. Okay. Time for poison damage, methinks. Right, let's roll this one down here. Oh, that one whiffed. Well, they're gonna die because sploot. Okay, so ignore. And then we're gonna just try and ricochet a few more hits in. There we go. So we got four more shinies out of that. That worked. What's this question mark going to be? It's fireballs. Who are we fighting? They could be good, but the trouble is, unless I can get myself something that can give me heals, so I need a healing orb of some description, I could end up really giving myself a good level of mischief. I'm definitely taking the toilet trouble. We'll take the ball lightning, might as well. And yeah, exit the store before I accidentally buy a relic, because I am an idiot. It is how it works. Okay, so let's launch out the first cauldron bubble. So that's going to do 2 poison damage to it. So that's a start. Okay, so there's 4 because that's the way it works. What I do need, of course, is something that can double poison effects. Then I'll start really becoming quite scary, I think. Okay, so pin it in place. I should also try and upgrade the Highway Aubrey as well. So I think that might be one that I'll try and upgrade after this fight, because I think that's going to be quite a nice one. Oh, I didn't realise the Inferno was going to be level 2. That's a good start to the day, isn't it? Lovely. Because that's quite a tasty 112 damage. Lovely jubbly. And we're going to hit that refresh on the Ballard and hit the crits. The Ballard isn't much, but it is Ballard even. It does something for me. And again, I do probably need to upgrade my evasive maneuver at some point. There's a lot of stuff that needs upgrading. That's the awkward part right now. However, as it inches slowly towards me, it's now going to take an additional 40 poison damage. Well, no, 20 poison damage guaranteed, especially considering I just whiffed the hit on the crit there. I was really hoping for that. Ooh, okay. That wasn't very good, was it there, Walrus? Should we try that again, but not whiff it truly? Again, that wasn't amazing. And can we do 32 damage? I think we can't. The poison damage will kill it off, though. Ha ha. Die. I'm in at an angle. Ah, that's funny. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the Highway Aubrey. I'm going to upgrade the Toil and Trouble. And then I'm going to take this one for adding exploitable. We're going to skip that. I'm going to skip that. Okay, so let's head on into the castle itself. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the map. So actually, heading to the left is probably the better option in the grand scheme of things. So, there we go. So we are going to stack a singular exploitable on him. It's not much, but it's a start. And I think that's really the way this is going to go. It's a start. So we're going to hit the refresh. Oh, that didn't really hit with much force, did it? That's a shame. Oh well. At least that's going to increase my critical hit damage by 1. And hopefully we can increase that as we go. Pebble, so you can see the Highway Aubrey level 2 is significantly better. I say significantly, it's decent chunk better. It would have been a nice double damage though if I hit that bloody crit. Okay, so now we're going to do some poison damage, yeah. So this is going to do an additional 70 poison damage to you, because your face offends me. Yes, thankfully it whiffed that shot. Okay, we're going to stack another load of poison damage as well. So this is going to be another 4. This is going to be on both of them. Poison seems to be the way forwards, methinks. If I can get that to really stack and get anything that can give me heals. And we're going to hit this crit here. We'll give this a good fizzle fizzle. And we'll hit that refresh. Okay. I think... Oh, it doesn't really matter hugely at this point. I was trying to figure out, is it worth me switching? Probably not, but I've done it anyway. Now, we've got 101 shinies to use, so I'm going to upgrade, and I'm going to take an upgrade on the Ballard, and I'm going to take an upgrade on the Highway Aubrey, because I think that's a very prudent plan. So we're going to head to the left, and let's see... I'm trying to see, is there anything I want to try and do that's clever here? And really, in fairness, I want to just not use the Infernob right away. The Infernob is going to be better for me to use against any of the shields that appear. It's a very powerful item, but of course there is the risk in that it does 2 self-damage. So using it repeatedly will eventually mean that I will have to heal, which is not a bad thing in the grand scheme of things, especially since all the money I'm going to be spending is always going to be going on upgrades. There's not really much else that I can put into this. So let's put a big bunch of poison out. This will be really entertaining. Let's see how well we can do this. Whoops, I whiffed the hit on the crit there, which is not going to be good. So at least it's going to do 30 poison damage. 3 poison stacks is good. And if I can hit a crit with this one, then it'll at least do another couple there. So that's another 2 poison stacks. And again, it's, what, 34 damage on everybody? Again, that's useful, because it's just going to keep chipping away. The Highway Aubrey is now a 5 and 9 shots. That's, again, pretty good. We're going to try and hit it with another upgrade, I think, at the end of this. Because, again, just increasing its damage is going to be... It's not trying to do an all your eggs in one basket approach. But it doesn't hurt for me to upgrade this one, especially if I get one of the question marks that duplicates my orbs. Let's give it a go. 611, that's pretty good. I'm going to take an upgrade on the Cauldron Bubble. So I'm trying to have quite a few level 2 orbs. It's probably a good shout. Whoops. Now the trouble is, of course, I am very... Whoops, I whiffed that one again. And ricochet. Ow. Can we stop hitting myself, please? Well, at least I've got 28 money, so I'm going to head to the left, head to the shop. So, okay, so we're going to increase the crit by 2 now with this one. That's good. Let's see. So I'm going to stack some spinification. Now, here is a good time for me to use the fireball, because not only do I want to crit the bombs and detonate them with one hit, but I'd also quite like to be cheeky and just burn my way through the shields. But it's not really working out for me there. That's okay, though. We're going to stack some evasion from this one. It's only going to be 17, though, because that wasn't a crit. Okay, so now we're going to kill everything, because a cauldron bubble is going off. And, well, not kill everything, but at least we're going to stack a big bunch of poison on everyone. Actually, the 100 damage of poison, of bombs, the 150 of bombs, might be almost enough. Actually, that will be enough to kill everyone, because sploosh, everyone dies. Apparently, we're just all about stacking poison damage today. That's not a bad approach, I think, especially a level 3 that we've got there. So we've got a level 2 and a level 3 of the Toil and Trouble. We've got a level 3 and a 2 of that. It's pretty a tasty selection, really. Now, I want it to drop through and hit the bombs. That'd be good. So we got one bomb hit, so that's nice at least. It's going to do 50 damage and then do a bit of damage to that plant. Then we've got poison damage coming our way next. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this 4. Ooh, so this is going to, if I can hit a crit. There we go. So this is going to do 40 poison damage in addition to the 54 just general damage it did anyway. I'm going to stack against you because you're going to annoy me back there, little plant that shoots me. Okay, that was a poor shot, unfortunately. But 13 poison damage just instant kills it. And that plant there is going to annoy me if I can't kill it. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got the ability to do so. Oh, that was a poor shot. I'm going to need to take a heal in a minute, I think. Which, again, it's not the worst thing for me to do. It's annoying, though. That's the unfortunate bit, because that hurt. That hurt quite a lot. Oh, that was a very poor shot. I really need to hit a refresh, but I also need to hit a crit. So, come on. There we go. I've hit a refresh. That's good. But I want the crit for the 34 Borlusion rather than just 17. I haven't got anything really else that gives me Borlusion. I haven't got the Elu Circle either. Which is interesting, because normally that's one that I see quite regularly. So this is a little concerning, to say the least. And I am a little bit nervous. This rock here might actually kill me if I'm not careful. Ah, this is not good. I'd really like to not die, please. Okay, I've now killed it. Thank goodness. I need to heal. I've got no choice of the matter, unfortunately. So, shop is going to be a bit of a moot point, I think. Don't you dare fall into the fire. Right, we're going to take a heal after the next fight again as well. We've got 25. I'm going to take... I wish I had enough to buy that. But I am going to buy this. Because another evasive move up, so I can start stacking the evasion here. So we've got another... So this one's good, because this one's going to be stacking a bunch of poison on everyone. So... But at the same time, if I can detonate 3 bombs, that wizard's dead. Which is kind of one of the big concerns of mine at the moment. Because those wizards are annoying and they hit from a long way away. And, can I detonate? No, okay, so that's going to kill the wizard because the bomb's going to do enough damage and then the poison's going to finish off these guys. You're dead. You're almost dead. So I'm going to aim for you. I'm going to ditch this. I'm going to tick this bad boy in. So this is doing 2 and 3. So it's not much. But that's another 4 poison damage. So that's something. Right, we're going to another evasion orb. So let's lob this one in here. So that's going to crit. So that's 24 evasion of Borlusion even. There we go. And that'll... It's not dead yet, but we're getting close. And if I can hit a bomb. That's what I really want to do here. Is hit some bombs to actually detonate. There we go. We've actually got a bomb that goes off. Bang. Don't think I've done enough damage to kill it, but I've done a chunk. That's kind of the important bit here. It's just doing as much chunk damage as possible. I mean, the Highway Aubrey level 4 is pretty hitty. It's good. I'm going to take a heal after this, definitely. There's no ifs and buts about this. I'd like to be able to... I can also afford an upgrade, so I might upgrade something. I don't know what, though. That's going to be the question. What do I upgrade? I could upgrade the evasive maneuver orb. That's probably a good choice. Because an evasive maneuver orb upgrade would give me another opportunity to evade damage, and that's pretty damn helpful, really, at this stage of the game. So, are we going to do enough? No, we are not. Ah, that hurt. Oh, I'm so glad I've chosen to take a heal after this. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Oh, thank goodness. Right, we'll take a heal, and we're going to upgrade... Yeah, we're going to have 2 level 2 evasive maneuver orbs. Yeah, I'd like to have some level 3s, but right now we cannot do much more with this. We're going to go to the middle next after this, and I think we kind of want to go down the middle again. So, with this, we're going to try and aim for this way. And, can we trigger... Yeah, we triggered 2 bombs. I just really do need to upgrade the ball lightning as well. It's very annoying when I've got loads of stuff that I want to upgrade, and I just haven't done that yet. Oh, lummy daisy. Okay, you and your face offend me. So we're going to go for this route. If I can hit a crit, that'd be a nice increase of damage. But it's not the damage increase I'm after. There we go. It's the poison increase. Because that's going to kill this as soon as it moves. It dies. Just go away. Next, we've got some unfortunate levels of... We are also going to get spinification if we're not careful. Well, I say we're not careful. We're going to take spinification damage. It's only going to do 1. But that's still 1 damage that I don't want to take. Okay, so we hit a crit. So that's going to increase our crit damage by 2 now. Okay, we're going to take another tick of damage. Can I hit some bombs? Yes, I probably can. No, I can't. Apparently I whiffed that one, an absolute treat. Looks like it's going to be poison damage for days then. So we've got a bomb going. And 24? That's not enough. Not to kill him off, though. The poison will get him. And thankfully the dodge got me there, saved. So I'm going to heal. And then we're going to move on to the next level. So we want to aim to the middle. So let's try and actually get that, shall we? No, that's a flame. Can we not do that, please? Well... That's not really where I wanted to go. So we're going to head down to the right and pray that this is a fight. Yes, it is. So I'm going to aim for this plant here, and I'm going to aim to try and hit the crit if I can. Because I need to do as much poison damage to these damn plants as physically possible. So, I think that plant's dead. So that's not too bad there. I'll live with that. And we're getting some money. And that's important. A little bit of an explosion. Dunk. Now, can I do 250 damage with the poison? Let's see. Doubt it. Not with this one. It only does 3 damage a hit. But we are hitting everything twice. Oh my goodness. That was quite the hit, wasn't it? Well, that worked. I'm not upset about it. It's just a shame I would have loved to have hit another bomb, because then I wouldn't have actually risked myself. But you live, you live. Okay, so we're going to hit this crit, hit a bomb. The trouble, of course, is because this is not a projectile attack, it's a targeted attack. The mirrors are resistant to targeted attacks, so it's not really going to do a huge amount. But it is allowing me to slowly but surely stack some more mischief. So it's going to do at least 50 from the bomb, and then the hit from this will just destroy it. It's only got 132. Smack. Right. 222 damage to destroy for this one. This one might not go quite as well as I'd hoped there, unfortunately. So it did 1 damage back. Okay, we've got an evasion orb again, so targeted attack. Not too much of a problem, but again, it's not going to do as much damage. But at least it doesn't attack me back. Which, in fairness, we could also just start stacking some more poison on it. With this will do an additional 2 poison damage unless I hit a crit. Then it'll go to 3. I know, it's so powerful. So now it does 3. Oh, it's going to die because the crit's hit activated. Sploop. So we're going to take a heal, and then we're going to upgrade. So we are very close to that thing. So I'm going to upgrade me the evasive maneuver orb. Because I fear that that ballista is going to rip me to shreds. I do not have the health to survive it. I also don't have the evasion to survive it. That's the worst part of this entire mess is that I don't have the evasion stacked to deal with it. Well, I wish I'd targeted the chandelier. That would have been more sensible, but that's okay. So we're going to dump poison damage on everybody. Okay, we've got 1 explosion. So it's 50 damage. We're doing 80 damage to everybody, which is good. Sploot. And you're going to die, which is good. Now. I don't really want to target this guy, but I can't risk him stabbing me because they'll do a lot of damage. So, unfortunately, I had to do that. But that's okay. That's okay. Now, if I can hit another bomb, that'd be nice because that'll blow up at least 1 chandelier. That's good. Can we hit a crit? So, this guy's dead. The guy on the ground is dead. No ifs, no buts here. And that's a dead chandelier. We just got to do another bomb impact. We could break both the chandeliers. Or we do this, because this should, in theory, do enough poison damage just with the explosion to actually kill everything. Sploot. There we go. And now to finish this round with a lightning strike. There we go. 34, and our lovely Highway Aubrey at level 4, which is pretty tasty. Yeah, it's dead. Bye. Right. I'm going to take a heal, of course, and I'm going to upgrade the other evasive maneuver orb. As much as I'd like to upgrade the Highway Aubrey again, I can't just now. I will be able to if I survive the ballista. Now, currently, I think I should be able to survive 3 hits from it. Because I think it'll do... I think it does 25 damage. It might only do 20 damage at this low level. I say low level. It's still a terrifying threat to me, especially with 3 health. Ow! It hit me right in the face. Oh, that was not a pleasant day. Okay, right. Well, let's see if we can hit some bombs next. So we're going to clear out a little bit of these annoyances out of the way, so you can buzz off. Dunk some poison in there. I might as well use the Inferno Orb and just see if I can get some refreshes on the go as well. So it's going to take 70 poison damage at the end of this shot anyway, so that's good. Woof. Let's see if we can hit this one to do some more. Maybe some blind on it. That'd be really nice. Nope. Swing exas. It's going to shoot us again. I'm a scare. Okay, so how much damage is it going to take us off as this? None, because it dodged. Sorry, I dodged. Thank goodness. Right, hit the crit and the refresh, please. No, it didn't hit either. At least I stacked some more poison on it, so that's good. I'm going to try and be sensible and actually use the basic pebble to hit the refresh, which I'm then going to use the Highway Aubrey to now do some serious damage, hopefully. So we're going to aim for the crit, and let's stack some damage. Unfortunately, there is an enemy in front of it, and I didn't hit a bomb. Damn. That's not good. That's not good at all, unfortunately. Okay. Well, okay, so that's also not very good. I didn't hit any crits. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I dodged that one, thankfully, so that was a relief. Okay, so let's see if the lightning ball will actually do something for me here. No, I've hit the refresh. That's good. 56 damage. It's not a crit. The crits are what I need right now. So, Cauldron Bubble, can you hit a crit, please? No, it's not going to hit a crit. It did hit a refresh at least, though, so I'll take that. And poison damage stacking that. It's another 90 damage on you. So, poison damage is clearing the board, thankfully. Okay, so I do really need to hit a crit. And I also need to hit a bomb. Because I need to clear the board. No, the guy in front's going to live. Well, mean that the ballista lives. Son of a gun. Well, we're going to increase the crit damage by 2 again. Unfortunately, we got quite a way off before we're going to get our next evasive maneuver orb. It's, we'll be able to launch it out, but it's not immediately. Somehow we dodged that. I am genuinely shocked that we managed to dodge that. I did whiff that, absolute truth, though. Ah, fiddlesticks. Let's try the ball lightning again. I know it's less damage, and it's not as effective because it doesn't have the It isn't arcing as well as it could do. Now this is the important bit, is hitting the crit on this one, because that's going to double, because more than double, because it's exploitable, and it's going to give us the evasion that we need. So again, I only need to do 30 damage to it. It's going to die from poison. Victory is mine over the ballista. Excellente. Right. Let's upgrade some orbs. I'm going to take an upgrade on that one. I'm going to take a Ballard upgrade, and I'm going to take that Ice Circle level 2, because level 2 Ice Circle is pretty good. I'm going to skip on that and skip on that. So we're getting an additional 50 money, which is nice. I like money. All of our extra shinies. So we're now on to our final enemy, the dragon. So again, my evasion is so poor though. That's going to be the biggest risk factor here. Now, I do want to try and upgrade the other things that aren't level 3. Of course, why wouldn't I? I mean, duh. That's how this works, right? This is a tough one. Let's hit the crit and hit the refresh as well. So this is going to pass through everything. It doesn't really matter. It's going to hit both of them regardless. But it's the increase of damage. Okay, so 3 poison damage again. So this one's going to do a little bit more. If I hit a crit. No, it didn't. Well, that's still another 6 spinification. The guy in front of me needs to take some damage. So let's do a... I whiffed the hitting the crit there, though. That's not great, because I need the evasion, please. It's only 22, but 22 is better than nothing. Still not great, though. And this one's not going to do as much. It's only going to do 2 spinification. So it does mean the one in the back is going to die very, very soon, but it doesn't help me immediately. As this one in front needs to die quickly. At least I dodged that one. I'm going to not use the fireball. And we hit the refresh. And a little bit more poison damage. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is the short answer to this one. So it's not going to die. But we did stack more evasion. Right, we just need to hit 26 damage on this one, and then it's dead. Good, you're dead. Go away. And I'd also like the money, please. Money, money, money. Right. Let's try that without dying, shall we? I'm going to upgrade the ball lightning, and I'm going to upgrade it again, and I'm going to take a heal. And then we're going to hit some shots and just drop straight through. I'm going to take an upgrade, and I'm going to... I mean, let's upgrade that again, because that's a good idea, I think. Obviously need another heal, but, I'll live. I'm going to head to the right next, I think. Okay, so you are going to be quite dangerous, so I need to do at least 5... Well, just shy of 500 damage to make sure it breaks. And I think we're going to get there. There we go. Bang and smack. Go away. Upgrade some orbs. I mean, I could also take the Jack Orb Lantern. That might not be a bad shout. If I can get anything that also can start doing darkness, that's another thing I need to start looking at. But exploitable is also a good upgrade. There's lots of good upgrade options. That's the tricky bit right now, is what other upgrades do I want to take? And in fairness, I've got my... Highway Aubrey is slowly but surely going up there. I mean, look at it. It's level 6, so it does quite a lot of damage. These two need leveling up. That needs leveling up, and that needs leveling up, definitely. So, I'm going to try and detonate that little bomb goblin in the back there, because you are going to be very annoying if I don't get rid of you. Bang. Slice. A little bit of blind. I need to do more blind. That's the big thing now. I know I've just done something particularly stupid because I've dumped the ballad, so I don't do as much damage to myself there. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna need to. Why did I ditch the fireball? I need to detonate these bombs. Oh, I'm doing a very poor job of my own gameplay right now, aren't I? Okay, right. I need to hit a crit. There's no ifs and or buts right now. I need to hit a crit. There we go. Now, this is going to pierce through everybody and ruin all of their days. So, let's do as much damage as physically possible, shall we? Okay, so you're going to die. There we go. So that did a little bit of knock-on damage to you. Now, we're going to try again. And this thing's going to hit everybody again. So that whiffed an absolute bloody treat. I'm very frustrated with that shot. That really didn't do well. Okay. Flippin' heck. I had a half decent amount of health. Gone down the toilet instantly there. Oh dear. Okay, bomb. Slice. Okay, explosion might kill that one off. Oh dear. It's getting very hairy now. Well, at least I've hit... Okay, they're both going to die now. There's no ifs and or buts here. It's going to be killing off the worms now, but I'm going to take a chunk of damage there. That hurts so very much. Ooh. I've got nothing that can heal me, and I've got very little that gives me evasion, and that's what's concerning me about this run, is I haven't got the survivability that I'd kind of expect. I've got loads of capability to dump poison on a target, but I haven't got the ability to evade or heal, and that's not a comfortable place to be, if you ask me. Right, so that's 48 damage to everybody, and 3 poison, except for the guy in the back who gets an extra 2 because he does. This will probably do quite a lot, though, to the front guy. There we go. Now, lightning orbs. So we need to hit a refresh if we can. Well, we didn't hit a refresh, but we did hit a few bombs. That's nice. Okay, again, we want to try and aim for a crit if we can, but we also want to aim for a refresh. Ah, that was pretty awful. Okay, so we're now going to increase the damage by 3 when we crit, and that's an important component here. It's not much damage on its own, though. That's the problem. So this crit here is now going to do 6 base. That's 120 damage, so you're dead, but we are in a very, very precarious position. Very precarious indeed. Okay, so we're going to hit the crit. Is this going to work in our favour? Probably not. That's what I'm scared about right now. Oh, I don't want to get killed by basic mobs, but I don't have the evasion to deal with this. Oh no! Please no. Yeah, looks like it's game over today. Ah, I'm a very dead little Peglin. Well, if you have enjoyed my valiant attempt, again, if you have done this achievement and you know any little sneaky tips or tricks, I would greatly appreciate any advice because this is painful. But it's what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to keep trying until I achieve that damn achievement. So once again, if you have enjoyed, please do give us a like, share, and subscribe. And I have been the Walrus, and hopefully I'll catch you all again the next time I try this blasted achievement.